I just keep hearing that the plot twist was always you. And if this is for you, I want to tell you that they would love nothing to prove you wrong, but they can't. And the only tactic they have left to resort to is fear. And if this is for you, I want to tell you that you stopped waiting to be believed and you embodied the proof in which you are. And if this is for you, you understand that beliefs are borrowed and knowing is lived. And where most people stay stuck in the trap of trying to convince others, you let your actions and the energy and alignment that you embody speak for itself. Premeditated. Power supply. And we have imprisonment in reverse on the bottom of the deck. You stopped falling for the emotional traps and you stopped blaming them for your triggers. And now the emotional baiting holds no power like it once did. That's that power supply and that imprisonment in reverse. Where most people blame everyone else for their triggers, you took accountability for yours. DNA. You learned from where your ego got humbled. You learned from the lessons where you used to scream louder in hopes that someone would believe you. You learned that the only person who ever needed to validate your truth was you. And when I say you were always the plot twist, the change in narrative was never contingent upon other people. It was recognizing that your story was always about you. And when you stop casting people as the main character, you became the plot twist that you had been waiting for. And if this is for you, it's literally that shifting, that turning of the tables. Because when you realize where you have abdicated your own power, where you have used your voice to fuel what you're not, you got humbled by your ego. And now, they would love nothing more than to prove you wrong. But because you let your knowing speak for itself, they're the ones being humbled by their ego. And if this is for you, I want to tell you that your knowing is so over target. That is the only reason they want to come to the table. It's the only reason they want to have a discussion. Your knowing is so loud right now that it's just giving the energy of your knowing rent space for free in the minds of others. And the reason you are able to recognize that now is because you recognize how you used to let others live rent-free in yours. The scales shift, the justice comes, and the plot twist or the rewrite happens when you recognize that you have to live your knowing. Mental health in reverse. Where your ego was once humbled, you learned your lesson. You stopped screaming louder, and you let your knowing speak for itself. you are so over target on so many different things that it gives the energy of those who keep trying to make truces are only doing so because they can no longer even attempt to prove you wrong. Love you guys.